Hey, this is Peter and welcome to another Take a Break with Valley CAD. So we're going to continue on with our What's New 2022 series, and we're going to be working on today is this awesome new feature. It's called the Stud Wizard. Yeah, really awesome. So I don't want to hold us up from that. Go get your favorite cup of coffee or tea. I'll see you in SOLIDWORKS in just a click. Hey there, welcome to SOLIDWORKS. So here we got this cool little part here, and in the past, what I would end up doing here is, maybe I'd come in and utilize the thread feature here, or I might come in and I might do a cosmetic thread. But if you notice that when I came in up under Hole Wizard and I clicked on that drop down, there's a new feature here called the Stud Wizard. Yes, we're not talking about going out and finding a stud finder, beep, 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 beep. We're not doing that. We're going to be coming in and we're going to be applying this given feature to this round. So the Stud Wizard is awesome because what it does is it comes in and adds a cosmetic thread to your part, but it'll give the properties behind it saying, hey, what sort of thread is on this thing? So for instance, I come in here, you can even do a stud that's on a cylindrical body, as we see here, or you can also create one that's going to be on a surface as well. So coming in under our properties, very simple. Come in, click on an edge. So for instance, I'll click on that circular edge. From there, SOLIDWORKS will come in and it'll ask you to specify your standard. So here we have all the different standards that we could work through. So let's say that we're going to work in metric. And we're going to say that I want a machine thread. You can also come in and do a straight pipe tapped thread on there. And then after that, SOLIDWORKS will come through and will recognize, hey, this is the diameter of this given shaft right now. And we're gonna say that you can fit a 22 metric thread on here. And so we say 22 by 2, 22 by 2.5, and so forth. So let's say the 2.5 model. Now from there, after we go underneath our standard, we'll then start looking at our thread. So what this is going to set up is, hey, how deep do you want this thread to travel along this shaft that we have? So right now I have it as blind, so you could give it a set value on there, or we could come in and say up to next. And so SOLIDWORKS will say, hey, I want to transfer this thread up until it contacts my next face. Or we could say, hey, I want to go through all. And so by through, it's just going to go all the way through that shaft. So in this scenario, we're going to say up to next, and we can also spec out a thread class on it. So you want a 2A, a close fit, loose fit, medium fit. That's how I always explain it. So I'm going to keep that one unchecked this time. But here's what's really cool about the Stud Wizard is you could come in and specify an undercut. So as we come in here, typically as you maybe want something to thread on, you're gonna have a little spot where it dips down so that we have a clearance on it, that we get a little better seating on it and so forth if you need a really tight fit. And so we could come in and specify, hey, how big do you want the diameter to be when it gets smaller? So in this scenario, I'm just going to use the default values and we'll call out 18.2 millimeters. And we can also specify how deep do we want that to be. So that's transitioning from where it ends to where we want to start. So here we have that 22 millimeter, and then from 4.15 millimeters off from the end point, that's where I want it to start getting smaller for me. Then after that, we can specify a radius. So as it transitions from our thread down to our undercut, it will create a radius there, and we'll just say 2.3 millimeters. From there, simply say okay. And then from there, you'll see that we got a really cool looking thread on here. And so this is an awesome way to apply a thread call out onto a shaft, and it'll come in and do that undercut as well. So this is just one of the many new functions of SOLIDWORKS 2022. Super awesome. I'm loving seeing these new features that we are able to use now. So if you are enjoying these videos, and by the way, thank you for watching these videos, please click that thumbs up button. Also click subscribe so you can get notified of future Take a Break videos and other videos that we are posting here at Valley CAD. Have a great rest of the day and make sure you learn something new.